a better image there, but as usual, cars are going by. This is a pretty popular this is a pretty popular bridge, and I have to use a bigger voice and look like I'm like a crazy person, but here is what I get for a view around here. I just wanted to share it with you because I don't share a lot of this kind of moments in Oregon that's known for rain, where the Oregon Ducks. So I thought this is the most beautiful place like ever. Just look. Yeah, I think this is awesome. You don't get this in Nebraska. Never, ever, ever. I mean, because like there's no sea. There's cornfields. There's usually corn and barley and whatever the hell, but not this. This is like from the Pacific Ocean, Pacific water. Pretty, like so freaking beautiful. I'm actually gonna make a video just on nature things, like not traffic. I'm on the highway, so I have to talk a little higher than I usually do. But this is my wow. I must be like from Nebraska. I'm not used to seeing this stuff. This is pretty. I mean, I'm sharing you like wow. Oohs and ahs. You know, I know a lot of people like are into technology and crap, but sometimes I just like to look at, you know, everything nature has. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty kick-ass. This looks so black. This camera. I mean, I'm glad I left Nebraska. I love Nebraska. It's beautiful, but it's not that beautiful. It's full of crops, corn, and not a lot of this. I mean, I must be in heaven. I mean, this must what heaven look like. It must look like the West Coast, or at least somewhat better. I don't know. Okay, here's the spot like where I can get without any that much traffic. I'm off the road into this little valley area, and I mean, it's just weird. It looks like it's kind of like a spot. I've never noticed about that, about the sun. I never really noticed, like, things look different through a camera. I've never really been able to take it all in. It's always been so cloudy. Emptiness behind, where do and can you do see all the oh man, I'm singing Britney Spears. It's like awesome. Britney Spears, I love her, she's awesome. Almost as awesome as Oregon. Not a lot of people know I really love it. I'm obsessed in Britney Spears. They probably only know like I'm obsessed on Roger Waters, but I like Britney Spears. She's cool. She's like me, have bad breakdowns. I like Britney Spears. so cool. This park, like on the way to, like on a bus ride home, and I've always wanted to go to it, but I've never had the experience. So now here I am. I'm probably like a little kid. It's kind of creepy because like all these cars going by, and it's like afraid I'm gonna get my. But I think this is like so cool how they did the paths. A really awesome experience. I can't stay inside. It's too pretty and it's too. It'd be fun to do a cool video, like outdoors, just talking about nature. Freaking do what I want to do. I know most YouTubers are probably going to be bored by this, but you know what? It's my YouTube blog. I can do whatever I want with this, including swear. This is my YouTube blog, not everyone else's. But I like this. It's like childhood back. Like you don't see one of these ever because of health safety plans. They all dug them out and they said, "Oh, they aren't safe for kids, but they're fun as heck." Remember this? They used to have all these in Lincoln and Nebraska and Hastings, Nebraska. I have good memories riding till I puked. A boy I had a crush on, I decided to go on a merry-go-round ride. It was much bigger, maybe because I was like about 6 or 7, and he pushed me off, and there was a bunch of mud, and oh man, was I angry. I guess he didn't like me back, and that was his way of saying fuck off, or you know, it's not gonna work. We're like about grade schoolers, but I just remember that being pushed in the mud and being really angry. I had a really cute outfit on, and he ruined it, asshole. He's like swearing, but yeah, love sucks. The best rejection is getting thrown in the mud by a boy you like, and then having him destroy all your best Sunday wear. I don't think my mom was happy about it either. Oh, these are awesome. You could never grow out of going on the swings. I mean, come on. Childhood. I guess I never did want to grow up. I want to stay here forever. Like going down the tornado slide. Being scared as heck of trying that. No, that's scary. And having my little siblings pushed in that, being the oldest. It looks different, like when you're a kid, they're so big and gigantic. I just, it's not Nebraska, but it just reminds me of growing up, and, wow, I wish I lived more in the moment when I was a kid, but little kids don't. It's like one of those things you don't do. You just, you know, wake up one Saturday morning, Saturday cartoons. You think, you know, this is how it's going to be forever. Playing outside, chasing your brother, playing with Barbies, and then one day you're 26 years old and you're looking back and saying, what happened? And I'm just, you know, this year I've been learning to live in the moment, and like, wow. You might see some ocean, like bay view, bay, and just like, this is a new whole side of me that I'd probably keep to myself. But man, I think, you know, this is pretty. I think this is pretty cool. You know, I mean, I haven't been able to share my peer support knowledge, you know, like people haven't asked me, I think, you know, like about questions. It's just like, I guess you have to find out what yourself, what your inner self is on your own. You can't do that because they're not you, and they're not gonna know about your past and how you grew up and how things went and how wonderful and how horrible it went at the same time. They just know, like, Oh, this is Libby Dungan, or whatever you call me, because that's my name, Libby Dungan. Actually, my full name is Elizabeth Adelaide Perkins Russell Dungan. Yeah. They don't ask you, like, did you watch Rugrats growing up? Did you watch Hey Arnold with your brother? What kind of jokes were you into as a kid? Like, I know you told poop jokes, and your brother and sister, you know, or my brother would laugh, and we'd talk about stuff that was pretty graphic, but we didn't know what it was about being 6 and 5 years old, 3, growing up together. I miss that. Now he's getting married and, well, planning a life of his own, and we're getting older, and we don't get to do that. We don't get that childhood fun anymore. Like, I miss him and I miss my family. It's just like, wow. I wish I could share this with them right now. I wish, like, I could go back and be with my friends from, like, junior high and grade school, especially grade school, and, reminisce about stuff and go back to all the places where we went growing up. Oh man, I'm clumsy. My foot has been giving me hell, all week, but, I just miss, being able to be a kid, and miss my friends growing up, and miss this. When I grew up, like, they just tore down an old playground, and they put in a playground, and I can remember, like, watching it being built, and I was like, wow, it was so amazing when it got built. When it finally came to days that we got to play with it, it was pretty boring, I guess, but it was interesting. Growing up in small town Nebraska, I moved from New England, and I was not happy. New England, I was like New England's always going to be home. Boston's always going to be there. Looked like this, actually. But having my grandparents was awesome. I had 2 sets: my mom's parents and my dad's, and cousins and stuff. And I guess I made my own family when I was a kid. I had friends that were like 2 girls that are just like sisters. Yeah, and I see them, like, they have kids now, and it's like, wow, we're old. We're finally being adults and having kids of our own. I remember when we were in the 6th grade, singing songs on the gym backyard. Like, it was like the round thing. I'm trying to think what it's called. It's like monkey bars, and it was round, and we'd all sit there and sing Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys or whatever, and we'd all make up, like, songs like Libby and whoever singing in a tree, kissing each other and stuff like that. We just were being kids and obnoxious and preteens. I think I had the most awesomest time doing that, and I miss that days. Dang, it's stinky. I mean, I can't believe I actually get this, and, like, this is actually might go on YouTube. 40. I must have some kind of warped sense of humor. And it's like the Dungan sense of humor, pottiness. Well, like, I'm a big idiot. Trying to buy it. I don't want to know why the trash kids buy it. I don't know what's in it, but I have no idea. But I have no idea why. I want to know. That's gross. They need to build a real bathroom, because, like, porta potties are gross. This is so pretty. I just want to put this all on YouTube. Like, you see all these kind of things about boyfriends and girlfriends, dating, sex, babies. Why don't I just see something like about something other than your Louis Vuitton purses, your Justin Bieber posts, and yeah, even my Roger Waters posts. Let's just do this for a while. This is actually pretty fun. Crazy. And they're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. I'm just living in the moment right now. This is pretty cool. You can't see this in Nebraska. I'm just seeing the sunshine. I'm gonna make this video. I don't care what anyone thinks. This video is pretty cool. Just looking back at childhood and living in the moment, and I was just thinking, about McDonald's and like, why am I thinking about McDonald's? Oh, because they used to have playgrounds and like we used to play that. I can't wait to show you this. Can't wait to go home and show you this. This is a drawbridge. It rarely ever gets used. Rarely ever gets you get it shipped. But so good night, and leave your comments. I'm never really gonna make posts like this. So fun.